Failure is rarely the result of one big mistake. It is almost always a series of quiet decisions, unnoticed habits, and invisible attitudes that slowly destroy a person's potential. Most people do not fail because they are incapable. They fail because they are impatient, distracted, unprepared, and unwilling to grow. And the truth is harsh but simple. Success requires a different mindset than the one most people carry. When you look deeply into the lives of those who never reach their dreams, you begin to see patterns that repeat in almost everyone. These patterns are subtle, but powerful enough to end the journey before it even truly begins. One of the biggest reasons people fail is the desire for quick results. Many dreamers want transformation without patience, progress without sacrifice, and success without struggle. They want to plant today and harvest tomorrow. They want the excitement of the beginning, but not the discipline of consistency. When things don't move fast, they quit. When progress slows, they lose hope. When results delay, they assume something is wrong. Yet the truth is that anything meaningful takes time. Growth is silent, slow, and invisible at first. The roots grow long before the tree rises. But because many people cannot tolerate waiting, they dig up their seeds too early, killing what could have grown into greatness. Impatience silently destroys more dreams than failure ever will. Another reason many fail is their unwillingness to accept mistakes. Instead of learning, they defend. Instead of adjusting, they justify. Instead of growing, they protect their ego. The fear of being wrong makes them blind to the truth. They care more about appearing right than becoming better. But growth only begins when the ego dies. Successful people examine their mistakes, study them, take responsibility, and change. But most people bury their mistakes, blame others, or ignore them until they become too big to hide. Refusing to accept mistakes is refusing to evolve. And when you refuse to evolve, failure becomes your companion. Many people also fail because they simply do not read. Reading is the gateway to knowledge, perspective, wisdom, and transformation. A single book can save you from 10 years of confusion. A single idea can change your direction. But most people would rather scroll than learn, watch entertainment instead of study, and repeat old habits instead of expanding their minds. They underestimate how powerful information is. They ignore how much it shapes identity, confidence, decisions, and success. When you do not read, your world becomes small. Your thinking becomes limited. Your solutions become weak, and a small mind cannot sustain big dreams. Ignorance is expensive, and most people pay the price without even realizing it. Another quiet reason why many fail is their love for attention more than action. They want to be seen trying, not actually try. They want applause without effort. They want the image of success, not the process of success. They post more than they practice. They announce what they have not yet built. They talk about their dreams more than they work on them. But in the real world, consistency beats impression. Action beats image. Work beats noise. The more energy someone invests in looking successful, the less energy they usually have left to become successful. Success requires silence, discipline, and commitment. 3 things people seeking attention rarely possess. Finally, many people fail because they waste their time arguing instead of evolving. They debate everything. They defend their limitations. They fight to prove their point even when their point is hurting them. They argue to protect habits that are destroying them. They argue with people who have already succeeded instead of learning from them. They argue with advice, with reality, with the truth. And in the end, they remain exactly where they were. Growth requires humility. Change requires flexibility. Improvement requires the willingness to admit, maybe there is a better way. But many choose stubbornness over progress. And stubbornness is a slow poison that kills every dream it touches. When you look at all these patterns together, impatience, defensiveness, ignorance, show-off behavior, and stubbornness, you begin to realize that failure is not an event. It is a mindset. It is a lifestyle. It is the natural result of living without discipline, humility, and long-term vision. But the beauty of this truth is that anything learned can be unlearned. Anything practiced can be replaced. Anyone willing to change their habits can change their future. You do not have to rush. You do not have to pretend. You do not have to argue. You do not have to fear mistakes. All you need is the courage to grow slowly and consistently every single day. Success is built quietly, patiently, and wisely. And the moment you stop doing the things that sabotage you, your life begins to shift toward the future you have always imagined.